No law, but every man does what is right in his own eyes. There is the least of liberty. Henry Martin Roberts. The time has come for the Bahamas to legalize marijuana. I disagree. This is not the time. We cannot allow the dissenting emotional appeal of a minority to suppress common sense and the rule of law. Marijuana is a highly addictive Schedule 1 drug. Should the Bahamas legalize marijuana, we will create diplomatic strains with our strategic partners in the war on drugs. Legalize marijuana, in addition to a popular culture glorifying it, will cause increasing numbers of youth to use it. Have you heard the claim that marijuana is not like other drugs? Did you know that the United States Drug Enforcement Administration listed marijuana as a Schedule 1 drug? This means that this has the potential for psychological and physical dependence. Meet tetrahydrocannabinol, also known as THC. According to Sophia Brain, THC is a neuroinhibitor that forces neurons to stop sending impulses, preventing normal function of the brain in the areas associated with thinking, memory, pleasure, movement, concentration, coordination, and processing information. According to the American National Drug Control, innovation has led to the cultivation of strains of marijuana that are now 6 to 9 times stronger than the marijuana smoked 40 years ago. Marijuana is addictive. The American Psychiatric Association states that substance dependence is a maladaptive pattern of substance use that leads to impairment, distress, and exhibits any 3 or more of the following effects: tolerance, withdrawal, persistent, failed efforts to cut down or quit, spending time finding, using, or recovering from use, continued use despite negative effects. Legalized marijuana has the potential to create a myriad of diplomatic challenges for the Bahamas with its strategic partners. The 2015 CIA fact book listed the Bahamas as a strategic drug transshipment point for cocaine and marijuana bound for the United States and Europe. A 1982 report by Brian Ross branded the Bahamas as a nation for sale because of narcotic drugs. Since then, the Bahamas has signed trilateral and bilateral agreements with the United States, the Turks and Caicos, and other countries. We have signed the Memorandum of Understanding, Interdiction of Narcotic Drugs Trafficking, Control of Narcotic Drug and Psychotropic Substances, and many more. We have agreed to prohibit the sale or use of narcotics within our country. There is no provision in these treaties for us to legalize marijuana. The international community has supported the Bahamas in its fight against drug smuggling. The criminal organizations are multinational. Therefore, law enforcement must cooperate across borders. Governments are compelled to provide intelligence, technology, even equipment. On 2nd of May 2013, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force received $941,000 donation of equipment from the United States Army to fight drugs. Legalized marijuana and a popular culture glorifying it will persuade increasing numbers of our youth to use it. Popular culture has brought marijuana mainstream. Images of celebrities smoking joints along with marijuana paraphernalia are common on posters, t-shirts, bags, stickers, and electronic media. Regrettably, the negative aspects of marijuana are never seen. The shock value of viewing drugs and drug use decreases until it is accepted as a regular part of life. Friday, Weeds, and other movies have catapulted marijuana into our homes. Reggae, dancehall, and rap music, with their attractive words and seductive dance move, whisper, no, shout, try me in teenage years. The collective effects of living bombarded by marijuana's messages in a country where it is legalized will strangle the anti-drug message. As a secondary high school principal for the past 9 years, I have seen marijuana use among students increase despite our best anti-drug messages. What happens to schools if we legalize it? Proponents claim that there are no negative long-term effects for the prolific marijuana user. In an article printed in the New England Journal of Medicine on the 15th of August 2014, research has linked prolific use of marijuana among young people with risk of debilitating stroke. Additionally, Forbes on the 10th of February 2015, research confirmed that heavy adolescent marijuana use lowers your IQ. Legalizing marijuana is not in the best interest of our country. Marijuana is addictive. It risks diplomatic strain with our strategic partners in the war on drugs. And legalized marijuana with a popular culture glorifying it will cause increasing numbers of our young people to use marijuana. We must say no to the legalization of marijuana. There is just too much at stake. Pair questions. Up to that time, there were no questions posted for me, so I polled colleagues and friends. Question number 1. What can we do to reduce the number of young men going to prison for marijuana possession? I believe that 3 years for a joint is ridiculous. However, there are deep social issues among our young men that are making gangs, crime, drug dealing, and marijuana use attractive, while education and hard work are frowned upon. Too many of our young men lack positive role models. They underachieve in school. We need to do a better job reaching our boys before they become adolescents. We need to become involved in their lives, advocating for education and opportunities. Many of them choose negative influences because positive people are not available. Question number 2. Do you think that criminalizing marijuana limits medical research and delays the cure of cancer? No. I believe that there are many legal fruits and plants and herbs that have better cancer-fighting properties than marijuana. Cancer.net has identified soy products to treat breast, prostate, and colon cancer. Lycopene found in tomato products, watermelon, and apricots are also credited to being effective. There are many references throughout the internet made to herbalists who have identified cures for cancer and many other debilitating diseases. In fact, our forests have many plants that have not been studied. And so there are many alternatives to cancer treatment. Thank you.